Hey friends and fam, this is Simply Rob Vasilarakis, spokesmodel for the 2023 HIV Stops With Me campaign, coming to you from Washington Heights in Uptown Manhattan with the August 2023 question of the month. Do you view AI as a useful tool or as more of a threat when it comes to the future of HIV advocacy? Short answer is both. However, I am more of a glass half full kind of guy, so I definitely see it as more of a tool. Case in point, this video that I'm recording right now, I will upload it to WeTransfer. I will plug in the email address that I want it sent to, in this case being Sheldon, the manager of the HIV Stops With Me campaign. Shout out to Sheldon. Thank you for your love and support and guidance. Sheldon will receive my video and that of all the spokesmodels from the campaign. He will download them, edit them to make them presentation ready by adding the intro and the outro. He will upload them to the website and to YouTube, and also email it back to all of us so that we can download our respective videos and share them by way of our social media platforms. AI. You know, like it or not, whether you're aware of it or not, you know, AI has saturated our lives. We use it every day, or we use AI every day by way of streaming platforms and social media and emails and autocorrect and facial recognition, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So yes, it absolutely is a useful tool because this very message is reaching you by way of AI. With that said, I think the threat comes, you know, in terms of not just HIV advocacy, but, you know, society as a whole, as we move toward a society, or as a society that is more and more dependent and driven by technology. You know, all of our interactions more and more are virtual or technological. And so I think what is sacrificed is, you know, a human connection, a humanity to the way that we come together and share space, you know, and share knowledge and share our truths and information. You know, there's an intimacy and a social skill that I think is being, you know, sacrificed, you know, especially for the newer generations that do everything virtually. You know, we've become a society, I think, more and more that prefers to text versus picking up the phone and having an actual conversation, right? Or even more so, going to someone's house and visiting, you know. You know, and even like I was mentioning, meeting spaces, right? I think, you know, we live in a hybrid world now, and when it comes to professional or you know, other endeavors, you know, when we meet, you know, instead of like going somewhere, traveling somewhere to meet in person and share space, we do it through a virtual, you know, a Zoom or a Teams, you know. And I think that even in that professional setting, that intimacy is sacrificed. So regardless of whether it's virtual or in person, in terms of the future of my HIV advocacy, like, I will always carry this message, you know, and I will always bring in intimacy. You know, I will always bring you into this conversation to share space and knowledge and information and truth. So with that said, if nobody told you yet today, let me be the first to say that I love you. Whether you're HIV positive or HIV negative, or whether you don't know your status, you know, if you're HIV positive, you know, I pray that you are undetectable, which U equals U, undetectable equals uninfectious. If you're not undetectable, you know, let's talk about how to get you there, you know, by, you know, getting into care and, you know, taking your medications daily. If you don't know your status, let's talk about getting you tested, finding out your status, you know, and taking, you know, the appropriate next steps depending on what the result is of your HIV test. HIV stops with me.